Bienvenidos, hermana de color. Recuerdan que los amamos mucho y tu voz importa.
What Gloria is saying. For those that don't speak Spanish, those of us that don't speak Spanish, okay? Welcome, Sisters of Color. Remember, we love you very much, and your voice matters.
Yes, it does.
So, hey guys, this is PM Mathis.
And I'm Gloria Miller. It's so good to see you today.
And it's been a minute for us to get back together, but we are
Sisters of Color.
And this episode, we're bringing you, we never say what our podcast name actually is, but it's No Victims Here, the Minority Project.
Exactly.
Okay? We want to kind of keep your mind thrown into the name, get used to who we are. So when we send you the podcast, we need you to open it. Okay?
Right.
Don't just think it's something we're doing because we ain't got nothing else to do today. Okay?
Right.
All right. So today we're jumping into a brand new month.
Yeah.
We know that you are excited, right? I'm gonna give you my agendas first, but let me talk you through what we're going to be talking about. So in the month of March, we're going to jump into the spring. We're going to jump into I know some of y'all like to do the spring cleaning. I'm not one. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's all things moving forward, right? Because we've already come through the month of, resolutions, which I know y'all didn't keep. So we're traveling through. We've hit the love month, you know what I'm saying? And I hope that you have loved well in the month of February. And power to the people, Black History Month.
Yes.
Okay. I know you couldn't forget it. Okay. So now we're moving on. We're going to set some things in motion for you. We're going to talk about some things to help you jumpstart, to move you through the quarters throughout the year. So by the end of 2022, that you would have accomplished so much more than you ever thought possible.
Yes.
Okay. So first, let me give you our agendas, because in every episode, we want to always make sure you take away these 5 things, right? Okay. We want to suggest that you use your voice. Why? You already know, because it matters.
Yes,
okay.
It does.
So use your voice. Get that dream started. Get the vision board humming and rocking. Okay.
Amen.
Do something with your life is what we're saying. Okay.
Right. Right.
That's the way Gloria would put it. I told the Gloria I should say it that way, but she poked me and said, "Say it. You better say it." Okay. All right. Point number 2: that you walk away feeling seen, heard, and understood.
Yes.
That is
we
always,
all need that.
Yes.
We all need that. We really do.
Right? Because when Gloria and I get together, we always make sure that each one of us, she likes to talk over me a lot, but
we talk over each other.
You know what I'm saying? I try to make sure she's seen, heard, and understood. Okay? Point number 3: that perfection is not even a thing, girls. Right. That life is messy, but it can be fun.
Yes.
Okay. Point number 4: realize the power in having a simple conversation, because that's how the world is changed. Yes. That's how breakthroughs happen. That's how you can come to that place in yourself where you say, you know what? Things didn't always work in my past, but I'm not going to hold on to that. We're going to continue to move forward. Right?
Yes.
And finally, point number 5. This is the favorite. Little acts of kindness really do.
Yes, they do. And surprises, because surprises are always nice. Yes.
And now Gloria is going to give you our disclaimer, because like Gloria says, she don't want to have to take her earrings off. Okay. All right.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. So we are not doctors and hold no degrees, so we can offer you no cures or diagnosis of any kind. If you need professional help, we advise you to seek it out. What we offer is conversation and comforting voices.
That's it. That's all we have to offer for you.
That's it.
Right? So today's message is called Live Action Dream Board. I know you're like thinking, oh my God, girls, no way, love the title. I know you do, okay? Because we want you to spring into action, right? Because you already know that you didn't get those resolutions done, okay? We told you, don't do resolutions, do strategies, right? Make a plan, get some things in order. I mean, get your house in order is what we told you to do, okay? And during the February, the month of love, we wanted you to reach out and love some people and to allow somebody to love you. And I hope that you were successful in that.
Exactly,
right?
Yes. What Pam was talking about, too, for the month of March is that, we physically clean out our houses, right? Clean out our our closets, clean out, get rid of things, take them to a thrift store, whatever you do. Whatever you do. But the thing is, what's really important is to clean our mind.
That's good stuff.
Let's clean our mind out, because if our mind is clear and clean and just focused on the Word of God, your surroundings are going to reflect that. Your surroundings are going to reflect that. The surroundings are going to reflect that, and not only your surroundings, but the people you attract and the people you're around, because all of that, it's an internal cleaning, right? It's a brain cleaning, it's a heart cleaning, it's a surrounding cleaning.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hearing you say, what we focus on becomes our reality.
Exactly.
So we need to clean out your universe.
Yes.
Right? Clean out that space. That's some good stuff.
Yeah.
Because you definitely want to draw in those people that are going to help you move to the next level.
Exactly.
Because you know what? The girls dream big. Because the bigger the dream, the more you know that you can't handle it by yourself, and God is going to draw those people in that is going to help you walk to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
Now you've got to,
that's true.
Like I said, there's got to be some planning. There's got to be some strategies. Let's not do it. Let's not keep doing it willy-nilly style. Okay,
right?
We can't.
Right, exactly.
We can't. Listen, and I'm talking to myself, right? Because you don't even know how many things I have written down. I have pieces of paper all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Keep things on my phone. I'm just saying, let's get organized, okay? Because I'm even talking to myself, right?
Yeah.
So have a plan of action in place, and then get organized. Figure out how you're going to make those things come to pass.
Right.
How are you going to walk out what you hear yourself thinking about? How you going to make that? How you going to make that a reality? How am I going to know what your vision is, your dream is, if you don't have it all together in your own head?
Right.
And then you can't speak it, because if you can't speak it, then we don't know. Right. Then we can't help you. We can't sign on board. We can't support you in any kind of way.
Right.
So we're asking you to remember to think through, speak through, call it into existence, right? Because like we're talking about, the things that you focus on become your reality.
Yes.
And if you want to see your 2022 jump off and be great,
right.
Let's get some things in order. I'm not even just saying this to you. I'm talking to myself as well. Because your girl has been doing some. I've been going through some crazy stuff, guys. I've been going through some crazy stuff. Okay. I've been jumping through my own hoops. I've been trying to get out of my own way for what, 10 years?
Well, I totally
I'm
get
still tripping myself up.
Well, especially when you talk about people who want to be in control, right? Control freaks. That's me. That's me. Yeah. And it's hard. I mean, and God knows me. God knows that you need to get out of your own way, because I need to take over, right? I need to take over. You need to just stop. Basically, you need to stop and just quit. Just quit getting in your own head, like you said, and just let it go.
And just let it go, right.
And just let God do his thing.
Let it go and let God is what we're saying, right? And we're telling you this from experience, because I'm telling you, I trip over my own feet way too many times. Yeah. I have too many conversations. I have to keep going over and over and over it with myself to encourage myself to get to the next level.
Right.
Now, these are things that I should probably already know, right? Because I've gone through them enough. Right. And I'm sure you've gone through them enough that you keep getting into the same spot. You keep getting into the same things that keeps getting you stuck. So we want to push you forward. We want to say to you, stop. Well, first and foremost, like I always tell you, let your past pat you on the back to tell you how well you've done. Right. Stop looking at the past like you can change anything back there. Because if we could change stuff, whoa.
Yeah, I know, right?
All of the, I would do a rechange, and my reel would be clean.
Exactly.
Some of the people I know and all the situations I've gone through, all the places I have to struggle with trust wouldn't even be a thing.
Exactly.
But you know what? Here's the thing. Can't go back. All I can do is move forward.
Exactly.
And all I can do is do it with God's grace, which is my word I'm using all year, right? I want you, and this is another thing that me and Gloria have been talking about, because I saw this, I think it was on YouTube, where they were talking about having one word for the year. And using that word, studying the word, affirming yourself with the word. So mine is grace.
And mine is forgiveness.
And how we use those in our life, because I have to, Here's the thing with me. I'm a lot harder on myself than anybody would ever be.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So I have to constantly remind myself, hey Pam, cut yourself some grace.
Yes.
And here's what I'm saying: do it. Give it. Let God's grace be sufficient, because it absolutely is.
Right.
Right. Because He already knew that all the stuff in my past.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna walk through that. It's not what He would have designed for me.
Right.
But because of the decisions I made, choices I made, and because I thought I could be in charge of my own life, I could take control.
Well, yeah, that's what we all think, right? Especially the control freaks out there. We all think that.
And then we get into a situation where we're
Right.
10 years down the line and we're like, ooh, how did I get here?
Yeah, exactly.
And
It's
why
because
am I still spinning my wheels in the same way?
that's because we try to do it in our own way and not God's way, right? That's what we do. That's what we do. And even at 58, I'm gonna say, even at 58,
Happy birthday, Gloria,
even at 58, I still struggle. We all struggle, right?
Absolutely.
We still struggle. We never arrive. The only time we arrive is when we set foot in heaven, right? That's the only time we're made perfect.
I know that's disappointing, because it was disappointing when I heard that.
Because we are not perfect here by any means. We're not.
Yeah. I thought at some point it was going to level out, girls. I really did, but it's not. Okay.
We're always
From
a work in
glory
progress.
to glory.
Exactly. We are a masterpiece in God's sight, even in all our imperfections.
Yeah.
We're a masterpiece of the sight, and I'm thinking, oh Lord, but I'm a real mess.
But I'm a real mess, masterfully.
Exactly. Because He made us. But how do I want to fearfully and wonderfully made.
Even in the mess, girls.
Even in the mess.
Yeah.
Even in the mess.
Especially in the mess, right?
Yeah, especially in the mess, because that's where He does His best work.
That's good.
That's where He does His best work, is in our mess.
Mm-hmm.
And then
you're absolutely messy. That's all I can say.
We're all messy.
Yeah.
We are all messy.
Y'all are messy. I didn't say me. Okay.
So when I said that my word for the year is forgiveness, because even though it's in God's word, I struggle.
That's good.
And the thing is that it's easier to forgive some people than it is others. And isn't that, I mean, I'm just speaking truth here and being transparent. That's how I feel. But God did not say, you can forgive this one and not this
that,
one.
Right.
He said you forgive everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You forgive everyone. That's just the same as I have forgiven you.
That's good stuff.
That's the same forgiveness. You forgive everyone. So I struggle. That's why forgiveness for me, that's what my word is for the year, because that's something I struggle with. So yeah, so just pray for me, because it's hard. It really is hard.
And we just have to put into action, those things that we struggle with. The words. So we want to encourage you to get a word, right? So whatever you feel like is actually going to speak to you, actually what you can work through. And as you work towards your dreams and as you work towards your visions, let that word resonate with you. Let it keep coming up. Let it set to you that you can set a foundation, that you could actually be on a path where you're a little bit topsy-turvy, a little bit uncertain. You want to take control of things that you can't take control of, but then you come back to that word, whatever your word is, right? And if you find yourself just, I like to say it this way, dangling in the trees, because your girl dangles in the trees a lot, you know what I'm saying? And that's not a good thing, please understand. But then I have to give myself some grace.
Exactly.
Right? Yes. I have to say, okay, Pam, you know what? All of what you're trying to feel, all of it's not right or wrong. It's just what you're feeling. So you feel what you feel, right?
Right.
And then you keep it moving. You put it into place. You give yourself the ability to get off track every now and then, for lack of a better way of saying it. I'm not saying be offended all the time. I already told you, don't be out here acting crazy. Don't be doing stupid stuff.
Right.
What I'm saying is, you can give yourself enough grace. You can give yourself, because you even have to forgive yourself.
Yes.
It's not always about, forgiving other people. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of stuff I have to forgive myself for, because I've done some stupid stuff. Okay.
Yeah, well, I have too. And the thing is that we are harder on ourselves than we are with other people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We, like you say, that we give others grace.
Absolutely.
But we don't do it.
Nah.
We don't forgive ourselves. We look at ourselves in a different lens that we look at with other people.
It's not a nice lens. It's marred, and it's the broken glass, and it's like, can you replace the mirror? Can you? No,
Right.
no. I'm just going to continue to, trip my own self up. I'm going to continue to self-sabotage. But we're asking you not to continue to do that.
Right.
It's not an easy task.
Mm-hmm.
It's not one that we always feel comfortable in, and we're not always confident in it.
Yeah.
But it's the best way to go.
Right.
You got to sometimes step outside the comfort zone in order to be. I don't won't even say comfortable, but semi comfortable.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Semi, because as you get older, you lose some abilities.
Or it's a little harder for you
to
do the same task that maybe took you like 2 minutes. It's like a little
takes
you a little longer. You have to rethink.
Right. Have to go out of the room, come back.
Yeah.
To remind yourself. So we get it, right?
Right.
And maybe you're not, where we are in life. Right. Maybe you still have the zip. Maybe you have the zing and the zest. Right. But you find yourself stuck. You know that you want to do something, and you just don't know how to get there.
Right.
Well, sometimes you just got to sit with yourself. You just got to get to a place where you just turn off all the noise, because me and Gloria has talked about just the noise in your head. You got to be able to shut that stuff down and shut it off in order to get to a place where you can actually hear yourself literally think clearly and correctly. Yes. Not the craziness stuff. Right. Not the stuff that, what I'm saying? Like, you have a reason to be offended because somebody said something you didn't like or somebody didn't validate you. Okay, I'm as your big sister, your mama, your grandma, whatever you want to call me. Yeah. Stop with the craziness.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop with this, touchy feely. Everybody's got to be on page with you in order for you to live your life. When did we start that?
Right.
When did that become a thing? When did you having your dream has to consist of somebody supporting you? Because you may not get the support. You may be the first one that that's trying to do what you're trying to do.
Right.
And you're not going to have a lot of backing because you know what? Somebody don't know how to back you. They don't know what to say to you. They don't know how to get you there. Yeah. I mean, people can kind of, we can kind of take you in a direction. We can kind of encourage you to a point, but you gotta understand who you are, how what we're saying to you plays in your head.
Right. And at the end of the day, it's about choice, right?
That's it.
It's about choice. Now, I think the good thing that we could do as far as that goes, as far as the reaffirmation and that sort of thing, is even if it's just a simple word that you put on the mirror, because all of us see each other in the mirror, right? All of us, when we get up, get out of the shower, do our hair, makeup, whatever, just put that word on the mirror. Associate that word with you looking at yourself and say, you know what? That's the word of the year for me. This is something I'm going to work towards. I said, Lord, just help me get there. Help me with that word to be important, not only in my mind, but in my heart.
Yes.
Just root it so that way I can move forward.
Absolutely.
If you're stuck, that helps you move forward.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So Gloria is basically saying, she's like, check yourself before you leave the house. Because some of y'all look right from the floor to the,
that's true too.
From the floor up to the ceiling, y'all tore is what Gloria is saying. I'm not saying that.
I'm just saying that this is, but we all
look in the mirror.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes we look on the outside and we want to be our best on the outside, right? We want to look the best when we go out the door.
But that inside needs to match.
But the inside the inside needs to match the outside. If you have chaos up here,
it will show.
People will see. People will know.
It will be in your attitude.
And it will be in your attitude, exactly.
And then I'm going to go back to this. Then you feel like you need to be validated. You need to be patted on the back. You need somebody to cheer you on. How about you just be your own cheering squad?
Exactly.
I mean, you know what? I love you, but love you from a distance. Remember that. We can only do so much. Right? We can only encourage you so much. We can only try to get you to the next level so much. At some point, you gotta put your big girl pants on. Step up to the plate. I don't know much about not basketball, baseball, right? Yeah. And my God, I'm not ever gonna do it because the ball would hit me in the face. Okay, that's it here, not there. But what I'm saying, you've got to take your turn. You've got to step up to the plate. You've got to decide: is it better for you to live a life of mediocrity, or actually step outside your comfort zone, whatever that looks like for you? Because I don't know. And really try to to be heard, to be seen, and to be understood.
Mm-hmm.
Not because you're demanding it from somebody, but because
Right.
you're showing up in a way that people have to take notice.
Exactly.
Oh
It's
my God,
that
that's
light
good.
that, exactly, that's really good. Because it's that light that's
I
in you.
encourage myself.
See?
Sure.
It's that light that's in
Mm.
yourself, that's in you, that confidence.
Absolutely.
That confidence that, well, it's the countenance from God, really, if
Right.
you want to get down to it, because that's what it is. It's
That's
a
it.
countenance.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you shine and you let that light shine through you and God uses you, you're going to attract those people. God's going to make a way where you think there's no way.
That's good stuff.
But he says, I've made a way. Or if it's, and even it's in the waiting. In the waiting for it to be orchestrated.
She's trying to speak to me on the side, girl. She's trying to speak to me on the side.
But I'm just saying that that's how God speaks to me, is that in the background, he's like, okay, I know you've been waiting for this, waiting for this, waiting for this. But you don't understand. It's all in the timing, and it's all in the orchestration of what I'm doing in the background, because we don't know. We just know that God's way is better, right? We just know God's way is better. Mm-hmm. That's it. We just have to wait for his timing.
She's trying to speak to me, girls, in code over here. You know what I'm saying? She's so
she knows I love her. She knows I love her.
She's so cute. But I receive it, right? So we hope that you receive.
Yes.
We hope that you benefit. We hope that you walk away. Mm-hmm. Now, we're not just definitely giving you a step-by-step and blueprint.
Right.
That needs to be yours.
Yeah.
What we're trying to do is encourage you to look at, from the way I've heard it said, think about what you're thinking about. Mm-hmm. Look at what you see. Look at your vision. Look at how big is it, or how small is it? Or are you just like right here? Because, hey, I understand, because I like to stay here too. I like to see how But if you want to do something bigger than yourself, you're going to have to look outside your own set of lens. You're going to have to get out of your own way. You're going to have to be able to take some hits, take some punches, and keep moving. Mm-hmm. Stick and move, right?
Exactly.
Stick and move, okay? Don't just let somebody hit you.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying hit you with, oh my God, well, you used to do this in your past. Okay, I already know that. Right. Okay, so what's your point with that?
Right.
So are you trying to tell me that currently I can't do what my mind is telling me to do, what I have a vision for? Don't allow somebody to take away your dream.
What is it, Romans 12:2? It says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind.
That's it. That's absolutely it. Right? Because I have to constantly, I don't know about Gloria, but I have to constantly talk to myself every single day.
Right.
Don't think I just get up out of bed looking this cute. You're probably thinking, oh my God, Pam, yes you do. Okay. I have to throw this together. Okay. All right. So, but what we're saying is, and sometimes, I have to get up, I have to attend to my hip. Okay. Because sometimes I'm about falling out to bed. Okay. Hey, listen, that's the stage and age I'm at. Okay. So, well, we're trying to say, don't give up, though.
Right.
You're still necessary. You're still needed.
Yeah.
There's still something that you've been dreaming about, whether it started when you was a little bitty girl, or whether as you've gotten older, you wanted to do some things, but kind of life happened. Life is happening to all of us, right? But it doesn't mean that you have to put down what's important to you and makes you feel alive.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. What makes you feel alive? What makes you feel like, this is worth me getting up every single day. Mm-hmm. This is what helps me be willing to look like a fool sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I know you've heard that feeling. Sometimes you just got to do it just looking like a fool, right? Mm-hmm. Because there is no blueprint for it. You don't know how it's going to play out. You've not seen an example of what the end result is. Mm-hmm. But you make the end result. You make your dream, your vision, what you know to be true about yourself, make everybody else see it.
Exactly. And this is the thing too, is that it could be as simple as, maybe it's not your own business. Maybe it's not that. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's just being a better mother. Maybe it's being a better sister, better wife.
Just loving people better.
Just loving people. Because when you love yourself, and you love yourself with the love that God has for you.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, everything changes.
Girl,
right?
don't make us holler in here. Don't make us
I know, let's not have church. We'll have church.
Right.
We can have church.
Don't make us holler in here, girls. Oh my God. Then you can absolutely be who God has called you to be.
Exactly.
And that's what we want for you.
Yes. Exactly.
That's why we get up. That's why we show up. Right? That's why we encourage.
Right.
Because there's a lot of things that you could be out here listening to. Okay?
Yeah.
Please understand what we're saying. There's a lot of things out here that you could be listening to.
Right.
But a lot of it's not worth your time. A lot of it's not going to get you to the next level. A lot of it's not going to put you on a thought process where, you know what, I can do this.
Right.
I can truly believe in myself. There is somebody that's going to run with me, going to speak to me, that's going to encourage me. Now, first and foremost, that needs to start with your own self. Okay?
Right. Exactly.
Pam don't need to be a recorder in your head. Okay. I know you're probably saying, oh my God, Pam, but I would love for you to be you. It can't be me. Okay. All right. Because listen.
Have you be the ringtone or something?
Right. Exactly. But I'm trying to run my own race over here. You know what I'm saying? I only got enough energy for me. Okay. Just to keep my own self encouraging. Right. Girls, it's a lot of work. Okay. It's an absolute lot of work. But the best part of it is the journey.
Yes,
right? The best part of it is really learning who you are, what you're made out of,
right?
You know, how you can help yourself in order to help somebody else, because you know, understand that a lot of things that you walk through, a lot of things that you go through is not for you, but it's for somebody else.
Exactly.
And so if you don't show up for the person that's walking behind you, well, who will?
Well, just like today during service, Pastor Swirly was talking about the footsteps, remember, of his dad.
Absolutely.
I mean, we have to imprint those footsteps, right, for the people that are behind us, for our kids, for grandkids, for, you know, just anybody, the younger generation, anybody who's watching you, because they are trying to just see what you do. If they see what you do, they're gonna want to walk that same path, right?
Absolutely.
So whether that's good or bad, of course, we want it to be good. But you understand that you, especially you young mothers with the kids, understand that your language, that your presence, that your everything makes such a difference.
Absolutely.
In your kids' lives and the generations after that, right?
Y'all can, you know, you set your world up, you set your people up, right?
Right.
By becoming a live action dream board.
Right.
You know, just
exactly.
Dream big. I mean, why the heck not?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And choose a great tribe. Choose a tribe that's on your in your corner, that's always going to encourage, always going to support, always going to be there for you. You know,
absolutely.
Right. I know that we talk about, and that's true, that we talk about, like, we need to have it within us, but it's also good because we're social creatures, right? That's how God made us.
Absolutely.
So have your tribe. Have your tribe that always encourages you and supports you no matter what, and is there for you, even in the down times, even when you fall down. You know, they're going to help pick you up. And I know my sister here has done that for me quite a bit.
That's
quite
what
a lot
we're
of
here
times.
for each other, and we're here for you.
Yes, we are.
We're going to get ready to close this one down, because I know you're probably saying, you know, oh my God, girls, y'all dropped some nuggets today. That's what we do here. That's what we do. Okay, Gloria.
Ahí los vemos y recuerdan, tu voz importa.
For those of us that don't speak Spanish, what Gloria said, see you later, and remember to use your voice. Okay, guys, we'll talk to you later. Bye.